The government is looking to further tighten norms for e-commerce marketplaces in India as it looks to address alleged FDI and competition violations by the two largest players, Amazon and Walmart-owned Flipkart. Hi, I'm Alnoor Peer Mohammed, and in this video, we are going to discuss the upcoming draft e-commerce policy, a copy of which was leaked last week. The latest draft of the e-commerce policy reads that marketplaces will need to be impartial to sellers on their platforms and that they must not use information collected on their platforms to gain an advantage over other sellers. Both these are issues which have been raised by associations representing traders with the government as well as with the Competition Commission of India. The upcoming draft e-commerce policy also adds that restrictions on platforms, presumably those restricting them from holding inventory, influencing pricing of products, and many others, will also be extended to their associates and related parties. This is aimed at addressing the biggest complaint against such firms, which has been that they are routing a large chunk of sales on their platforms to a few sellers with whom they have special relationships. The draft adds that the government may from time to time notify which parties fall under the definition of associates and related parties. While the government did update its definition of related parties in December 2018 with Press Note 2 to any vendor ordering more than 25% of its inventory from entities owned directly or indirectly by the marketplace, or to those companies in which marketplaces or their group entities have over 26% of voting rights or appoint more than 50% of the board of directors. This did trigger a restructuring by large e-commerce marketplaces in Feb of 2019, just as the law came into effect. However, it was quickly seen as not enough to actually decouple large sellers such as Cloudtail and Aperio from Amazon, and alpha and beta sellers that Flipkart works with to remain compliant with the FDI norm. The upcoming policy also goes on to say that the aim of the government is to ensure that there are more service providers available in the market, so as to ensure that there is no creation of digital monopolies who can misuse their dominant position. Experts tracking the sector have raised alarm at this, questioning if it was the government's job to regulate competition or leave it up to market forces to determine the outcome, while strengthening India's competition laws. The policy has also divided the industry, with those who feel that it could check the meteoric rise of Flipkart and Amazon, while others say that it could hurt growth of an industry which still makes up only 3 to 4% of overall trade in the country. Others have also warned that restrictions could reduce the inflow of FDI into the sector, which over the years has accounted for tens of billions of dollars just by Flipkart and Amazon. Government officials who ET spoke to, while not commenting on the details of the draft policy, said that they will follow the due process of releasing the draft to the public and inviting their comments. They will also hold stakeholder consultations to try and address grievances of all the parties in the ecosystem. This is the second such draft e-commerce policy, the first of which was released in Feb of 2019 that didn't go anywhere. We'll keep you updated on all the latest news and developments on this draft e-commerce policy. Keep watching this space.